Good morning, everyone. So, in the last videos, we started a new batch on data structures and algorithms with Python. Okay, the timings of this class is from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. every day, Monday to Friday. The classes will be there. Sir, only demo classes we are taking at 7 o'clock. Already one batch is going on. I'm going to club this particular batch with that batch. That's why we have taken this 1 week demo from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Okay. So today also the class will be there from 7 to 8 and from Monday onwards. So tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, we don't have any class. And from Monday onwards, you people are going to club with 8 o'clock people. So from Monday, you need to join at 8 o'clock with a new link because today is the last demo session. And fees for this is rupees 999, where you are going to get running notes and every video is going to be recorded. That videos also will be given for you people for 6 months access from your date of registration. Okay, and the live classes will be there. And these are the contact numbers if you want to get registered for this course. The prerequisite for this course is nothing but compulsory. You should have an idea about the basics of Python. And in the first video, I explained very clearly about the syllabus, what we are going to cover. So the people who are attending, sir, this is my first class. Like anyone is there, this is nothing but, this is nothing but the playlist, YouTube playlist. You can refer that. So next and after that, in the first chapter, we have seen what is mean by data structures and algorithms. Even we discussed analysis of algorithms, like what is mean by data structure, what are the common operations that we can perform on data structure, and the classification of data structures. So like linear and non-linear. Then, so we have defined what is mean by algorithm. We have taken some problem statement and we developed an algorithm for that. And what is mean by flow chart, so how to represent flow chart, and for the problem how you can provide implementation in Python, and what are the advantages of algorithm are there, and properties. Every algorithm should follow certain properties. So what are those properties also we discussed very clearly in our last session. Next and after that, complexity of algorithm, how you can calculate time and space complexities, and asymptotic notations are there. Suppose if you want to measure time and space complexity of any algorithm, you have to use any one of these notations. We have big O notation is there, we have omega notation is there, we have theta notation is there. Among these notations, we have to use any one notation. So when we are analyzing the complexity, there are three types of cases are there: worst case complexity, best case complexity, average case complexity. Okay, by default we will always consider worst case complexity, so for calculating time complexity of an algorithm. And what are the different functions that we have? Like we can measure the time complexity in the constant time. So what kind of algorithms will comes under that category? Linear time. What kind of algorithms will comes under that category? Logarithmic time. Which type of operations that we can perform on logarithmic time? And the big O of n log n time, and the quadratic time big O of n square. So big O of 2 power n. So big O of n factorial. And even I explained some algorithms by taking the loops. Okay, so for example, if you want to calculate big O of n, so which type of algorithms will return big O of n, that we explained very clearly by taking a loop. So n square, so if you take a loop within another loop, it returns n square time. Next and after that, n cube time, nested loops, and double the iteration variable and half the iteration variable if you do, so how it is going to return. And if you are taking consecutive loops, what will happen? Sir, all these scenarios I explained very clearly by taking some examples. Okay, so this is nothing but the first chapter what we have. So how you can able to define data structures and algorithms. So analysis, how you can able to maintain. Okay, so next, coming to the next chapter, second chapter. So here we are going to discuss approaches to solve the problems. If you are seeing any problem, how you are going to solve the problem, that is the very important. Okay, that is a very important that we are going to discuss in this second chapter. Okay, can you please confirm up to this? Do you have any doubts? Everyone, please respond.
No.
Whatever we covered, just I revised. Any doubts?
No.
Sir, can you please revise the time complex?
Sir, yesterday class you have not attended?
Attended, sir.
Already we discussed, right?
Okay.
Refer the video once. Okay, so not
yes.
in detail, just at the top level only I covered. Means suppose if I want to take big O of n square, what kind of algorithms will comes under n square? These algorithms, bubble sort, selection sort, insertion sort. That means when we are writing a loop within another, so for every outermost loop, innermost loop is going to execute n times. If such type of scenario is there, it will take a quadratic time, that is n square. Log n means what? Suppose if you are reducing the number of iterations, like first time 100, next time 50, next time 25, next time 12, like if you are reducing, then such a type of algorithms will comes under logarithmic time. Okay, don't worry, we will see in our future classes. For every algorithm we will try to find out complexities. Okay, right.
Sir.
So coming to this approaches to solve the problem, it is a simple theoretical part, sir. Okay, sir, do you know theoretical knowledge, whatever theoretical knowledge that we are going to have? So theoretical knowledge is essential for solving the problem, but it is insufficient. Okay, suppose I have a problem statement as is there, so I know how to solve that problem by using some instructions. So that knowledge is okay, but it is insufficient. You need to see all the approaches. For example, if I am having a problem, then finding solution for that problem is not a single way. We have multiple solutions will be there. Among those solutions, we need to find out which solution is best. But in our entire course, we are going to see every solution with complexities. Okay, then the following are the main approaches. Okay, main approaches to solve any problem. The following are the main approaches to solve any problem in real world. Any problem. The first one is nothing but constraints. The second one is nothing but idea generation. The third one is nothing but complexities analysis. The fourth one is nothing but coding, or I can use the word called implementation. And the fifth one is nothing but testing. So these are the very important things if you want to solve any problem, sir. If you want to solve any problem, these are the important ways that we have. Sir, in the first way, what we are doing, we are going to write constraints. Constraints in the sense what? Conditions. Idea generation means what? So by seeing the constraint and by seeing the problem statement, we have to get an idea how you can able to solve the problem. Then once if you generate an idea, we need to analyze the complexities for the problem statement. So based on that, we will decide which algorithm we have to implement. Okay, and is there any deduction in the code, like we will decide. And the next and after that, coding or implementation. Once if everything is ready, then we can ready to go for implementation. And the next and after that, we are going to see the testing means what? By applying the sample inputs, and you have to get a output. That output is matched with our expected output or not, we have to check. Then only we can give confirmation that your algorithm or your program is working properly. Let us see one by one. Sir, first one is nothing but what? Constraints. Sir, if they have given a problem statement, given a problem constraints, these constraints are very, very important. These constraints are very, very important for solving any problem. For solving any problem, these constraints are very, very important. Sir, first we have to identify. Okay, all the constraints. First, we have to identify all the constraints to the given problem. If they have given any problem, you need to identify all the constraints, sir. For example, I'm considering sorting algorithms. Assume I have one sorting algorithm is there. So the first constraint for this is nothing but, are you going to solve the problem in ascending order, or are you going to solve the problem in descending order? Is the first constraints what you have to analyze. Okay, so I got a problem statement. Is this particular problem is going to be solved in ascending order or descending order? That is the first rule that you need to identify. Okay, next, second one. So number of elements, this is also very, very important. See, in the yesterday's session I told, if there is a change in the number of elements, directly the sorting algorithm is going to change. Okay, if you have more number of elements are there, you need to choose efficient sorting algorithm. If the input size is very small, then almost every algorithm is the same. Okay, with example also I explained in the last video. Suppose consider in my class around 3 students are there. So I conducted one exam and I corrected the papers. Some parent came and he is asking for result of this kid. Then, so by sitting in my table itself, I can see these 3 papers and I can give the complete information. Okay, so where basic sorting is sufficient. But consider we have 1,000 students are there. If any parent is coming and asking for his kid details, then is it possible for me to give the information? No. If I apply normal basic sorting algorithms, it takes, or basic searching algorithms, it takes some time to calculate or time to find out that particular student paper or record. But the same thing, if you put it in a system, apply some algorithm, it is easy to fetch. For example, the student roll number 75 they are asking. If the student record is already in sorting order, then we will compare with 50th student details. Then we will find out whether the data which you are searching is available from the roll number 1 to 50 or 51 to 100. If it is available from 51 to 100, we will see the middle element from 51 to 70, sorry, 51 to 100. So their middle element is 70. Directly we will compare. So we got the result. How many comparisons? Hardly we made 2 comparisons. You can able to see the entire 100 records. We are going to compare only with 2 comparisons. So which algorithm this one is? Binary search. Yesterday I explained very clearly. So like some algorithms are depending on number of elements also. That is also very, very important task. So next one, what we have here is type of elements. Array, what type of elements you are taking? That is also very, very important criteria. It is depending on type of elements also. Okay, so these things we have to analyze, sir. So constraint means what? For any given problem statement, we have to find out solution. For that, you need to identify all the possible constraints for the given problem. Okay, so example, if I take sorting algorithm, these are the constraints that we are going to get. Can you please confirm everyone? Is the concept is clear for you people?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I request everyone to please respond. Yes, clear up to this?
Yes.
Right. So next, after this, so the next one is nothing but what? Complexity analysis. No, idea generation. Idea generation. Sir, we can generate idea for a given problem statement. Once if you are seeing any problem statement, we have to generate the idea. Sir, for this I have one statement. I think you people are going to agree with this. More if you practice, okay, more you if you practice, you will get idea, right? Definitely. So by practicing, okay, by practicing, okay, so you will get a pattern or a template, okay, or a format of a given problem, See, when you are practicing, you are going to get a pattern, or you are going to get a template, or you are going to get a format. For example, consider I calculated sum of digits present in the given number. Sir, tomorrow they asked me to calculate a sum of even digits. Sir, my teacher explained how to calculate a sum of even numbers, and I mean sum of even. Sir, I request everyone to please be on mute. Sai Kiran.
Yes.
So my teacher told to calculate a sum of digits and sum of even digits, and they have given a homework for calculating sum of odd digits. Sir, do you know, once if you know how to calculate sum of digits and sum of even digits, sir, you will get a pattern, or you will get an idea to find out sum of odd digits. So once if you practice the problems, many of the problems, you people are going to get a pattern or a template or format of the problem. Okay, so then after knowing these particular things, we have to think about the suitable data structure, because we are dealing with the data. Whether you want to implement any queue based applications, means we have to use a queue. Suppose if you want to store the last in first out technique, then we have to go for stack. Like, we need to think about the suitable data structure once if you got the idea. Okay, then one more thing, sir, by analyzing these, we can easily solve unseen problems. Easily we can solve unseen problems. Unseen problem means what? New problems. Okay, so the first rule, I will give some rule. First rule is nothing but try to simplify. Okay, try to simplify the task at hand. So when you are seeing any problem on the paper itself, you have to simplify the problem. Suppose they have asked matrix multiplication. What steps are there? Try to simplify at your end itself. Then we have to apply few examples. Okay, for example, so they have given matrix multiplication. Try to give some at least two inputs. Whether what we are going to expect, that you need to apply. Okay, so then we have to think about suitable DS. Oh, already I have given, right? Yes, this point already I have given. Okay, so then finally, okay, finally we can implement the problem. We can implement the problem, sir, by seeing, okay, by seeing a proper format. So like this, we have to generate the idea for any given problem statement. We have to generate the idea. So next one, complexities. Sir, I prepared one algorithm. Okay, I want to select or I want to ignore that algorithm. How you can able to do? We have to go for complexities analysis. Okay, so here, finding the solution finding the solution for the given problem, for the given problem, okay, so is not sufficient. Sir, then what we have to do? We have to find a solution. Which is fast and which takes less time and memory. Lesser time and memory. So such type of algorithms we have to find out. Okay, so try to find time and space complexities. Try to find the time and space complexities, and choose best algorithm. Okay, we need to identify the space and the time complexity for all the ideas whatever you have generated. Among that, you have to select the best algorithm, sir. Okay, for example, if you have some problem is there, you got three solutions for the problem. Among these three solutions, which is going to take less a solution, I mean, less time and less space, you have to choose such a type of solution. Sir, if everything is ready with that, then we have to go for coding, or I can say implementation or programming part. Okay. Next, sir, if you have all data, that is algorithm and complexity wise which is the best, and sample data is also there, so then we can write, okay, then we can write code or program, for the given statement. We can write the code. Okay, sir, we have to select a programming language. So concept is the same. So I'm dealing data structures with Java, data structures with Python also, but selecting the programming language is very, very important. So data structures concept is the same. So which language you are using, that is very, very important. Here I'm using Python as the programming language because we are dealing with data structures with Python, and we have to select a proper IDs. It can be a PyCharm, or it can be Edit Plus, or it can be Jupyter Notebook, okay, or it can be Anaconda Navigator, like anything you can use, or VS Code, anything you can use. Okay, so next, try to write a modular code. Always recommended to write modular code. In the yesterday also I explained, so we have to use methods or functions for developing the program, sir. Suppose if they are asking for checking whether the given number is prime or not, don't write hard code directly. You need to prepare a function. You have to send input to the function. That function has to return something, whether it is a correct program or not. I mean, whether it is a prime number or not. Always recommended. So for the function, we have to calculate the time complexity, not for the main concept. Because in the main method, just we are testing the code, but actual content is there in the function. That's why we have to calculate. So time complexity only for the functions. Suppose I want to perform sorting operation, searching operation. So for sorting, try to write a separate algorithm. For searching, try to write a separate algorithm. You need to calculate the complexities in different approaches. So this is the way how you can able to do. Can you please confirm, is the idea generation how you are doing, and how we are going to analyze the complexities, and how to write a code or implementation? Is it clear up to this theory part?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right. So the next one, of course, the last one, testing. Sir, if everything is ready, then we have to apply some test cases, and we have to check whether it is working properly or not. See, after completion, okay, after completion of a program, we have to validate. Okay, we have to validate the code. After completion of the program, we have to validate the code. We need to apply various test cases. We have to apply various test cases, and check whether our program, okay, check whether our program is responding properly or not. Okay, apply various test cases and check whether our program is working properly or not. Sir, there are two types of test cases are there. The first one is nothing but normal test cases. Normal test cases in the sense, I can say, basic positive test cases. Positive test cases means, suppose I am performing addition of two numbers. Suppose if the given numbers are 5 and 3, how my program is going to respond? Okay, suppose I have a list is there. I want to search for an element. So you need to give the inputs that already in the list that element is available. Then what will happen? Such a type of inputs only we have to provide. Basic positive test cases. And there are edge test cases are there. Edge test cases are also called as corner test cases. Corner test cases. That means you need to go with negative test cases also. Sir, example, if you want to perform addition of two numbers, okay, addition of two numbers. So then, sir, do you know the first positive test cases will become 3 and 4, okay, and 5 and 7, like that. Negative test cases, I mean, corner test cases. Suppose if one number is 9 and second number is 0, what will happen? Suppose if first number is 0 and second number is 5, what will happen? Suppose if both are 0, what will happen? Like that. Another example, suppose consider I want to perform search operation. Okay, I want to perform search operation. Consider my list is nothing but I have the elements 1, 2, 3. Suppose if you want to search for 1, you need to get the output as a true. If you are searching for 2, you need to get output as a true. Sir, if you are searching for 3, you need to get output as a true. Sir, if you are searching for the data 9, this is called as corner test cases. Okay, if the data is not available, then what will happen? Or if the data is going beyond the range, what will happen? Like we need to analyze by providing corner test cases. Okay, this is nothing but what we have. Second chapter, what are the approaches to solve the problem, sir? I think you people got very clear idea about how you can able to solve this. Can you please confirm everyone? Is the concept is clear for you people? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Right, sir, it is a completely theory part, sir. Okay, it is a completely theory part. Okay, so with this the second chapter got completed. Okay, sir, these are the first 12 chapters. Still we have come some content. So I completed first 2 chapters for your batch. Okay, algorithms and analysis of algorithms, approaches to solve the problem. And third chapter I will take, okay, I will take maybe coming Saturday or Sunday, like that I'm going to take. So fourth chapter, I'm going to start from Monday onwards. Okay, fourth chapter, what are the data structures which are available in Python? I will explain. And for this third chapter, already videos are there in our recorded folder, sir. So once if you get registered today, our admin team are going to share that. The people who have already registered, for them today they are going to give that video access. Okay, try to watch the video, no problem. Even if you want, I will explain this chapter again. Okay, so by taking one extra class, maybe coming Saturday, I am going to take this sample algorithms and implementations. In this, around 30 algorithms are there. I am going to explain how to solve that problem. It is completely basics of Python. And Monday we are going to start data structures in Python, because in Python we have some inbuilt data structures are there, right? That we are going to discuss on Monday, sir. Okay, after that we are going to see the programs on list or array, and we will cover matrices, recursion, backtracking, dynamic programming, then string based algorithms, sorting techniques, searching techniques, and a few more. Okay, like this we are going to cover. So for already running batch, so I have explained first chapter and I have explained second chapter. Third chapter, have you seen sample algorithms? So even or odd application, how to develop max of two numbers, how to develop max minimum of two numbers, max of three. Okay, so minimum of three. So next and after that max of four, minimum of 4, max of 5, minimum of 5, swapping of two integer values. Like I covered almost 30 programs, I think so. Yeah, strong number, Armstrong number, Fibonacci sequence, like this we covered. So now we are going to start fourth chapter for them tomorrow, Monday. So that's why I'm going to club with that batch for you people. So this is the last demo session. The people who are willing to continue, you can start making the payments. And these particular running notes, whatever I explained, it will be uploaded on the same folder which we have given for them. So the folder name is nothing but DSA batch, DSA May 2023 at 8 a.m. So already their running notes is there. In addition to that, I'm going to upload your running notes also. Remember, the name of the file is nothing but DSA with Python batch 2 add-on batch running notes. Like this, it will be there. Only first chapter, second chapter, third chapter you can get from these running notes. From fourth chapter onwards, you can follow this only one running notes. Okay. I think you people got complete information about what is our upcoming plan. Okay. So with this, I'm going to stop today's session. The people who are willing to continue, you can start making the payments today and get registered for this course. Okay. Right. If you are having any queries, please feel free to ask your queries.
So can you share the number of admin?
Sir, you can take the screenshot of this particular. You can get it. This is nothing but the admin number. You can contact to this number.
సార్
Okay.
అంటే మండే నుంచి 8 AM కదా సార్ క్లాసులు?
అవును సార్, అవును సార్.
7 కాదా సార్?
లేదు 7 కాదు.
డ్యూరేషన్ టైం ఎంత పట్టింది సార్ కంప్లీట్ అవడానికి?
2 months అండి.
అంటే జూన్ చివరికల్లా అయిపోయిందా సార్?
జూన్ చివరికల్లా అయిపోయింది.
సిమ్ ఉందిలే సార్, అందుకే
మాక్సిమం జూన్ చివరికల్లా అయిపోతుంది. లేదంటే 1 week అటు ఇటు ఉంటుంది.
ఓకే. ఇంతకుముందు 8 కూడా అటెండ్ అయ్యాను సార్. నాకు టైం సరిపోవట్లేదని కాలేజీకి వెళ్ళాలని 7 కన్నా దీనికి వచ్చాను సార్.
లేదు, ఇది యాడ్ ఆన్ బ్యాచ్ ఇది.
నేను అదే నిన్నటి నుంచే వింటున్నాను సార్ ఈ క్లాస్ లో కూడా.
ఓకే. నేను ఆల్రెడీ మెన్షన్ చేశాను ఫస్ట్ డేనే. ఈ బ్యాచ్ ని తీసుకెళ్లి దాంతో క్లబ్ చేస్తాం. మేము 5 members 6 members తీసుకోలేము కదా. ఆల్రెడీ ఆ బ్యాచ్ లో 20 members దాకా ఉన్నారు. 30 దాకా ఉన్నారు. దీన్ని తీసుకెళ్లి దాంతో క్లబ్ చేస్తాం అంతే. యా. ఎనీ అదర్ క్వరీస్?
రాత్రి చేశాను సార్ నా పేమెంట్.
ఓకే, నో ప్రాబ్లం. మీరు టైం ఉన్నప్పుడు వినండి, మిగతా టైంలో రికార్డెడ్ వీడియోస్ చూడండి అంతే. సింపుల్ గానే ఉంటుందిలే. Yeah, right. Thank you. We will meet for the continuation on Monday, sir. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we don't have any classes. Thank you.
సార్ నైట్ ఉన్నాయా సార్ క్లాసులు?
లేదు సార్. లేదు, మీరు ఈవినింగ్ బ్యాచ్ కి షిఫ్ట్ అవ్వాలి అనుకుంటే వాళ్ళకి ఆల్రెడీ ఎక్కువ సిలబస్ జరిగిపోయిందండి. Okay, right.
Tomorrow class will be joined by same link.
Tomorrow there is no class. Next class will be on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Thank you guys.